For those of you who are not aware, Gylt is a survival horror game that was published by Tequila Works and, unbeknown to me, was released as a Stadia-exclusive title back in 2019. A few months ago, Gylt hit my radar as I saw it was set to be released on the PS5, but due to excessive backlog, I never got round to playing it until late last month. Coming into this game, although I'd seen a little bit of gameplay, I had no idea what to expect. All I knew was that Gylt had been reviewed incredibly highly, and rightfully so. I will say, the only places where Gylt falls short is the game length and lack of horror for a horror survival. Having messed up multiple times with my last platinum, Spyro, I actually checked the guide before anything else and realised that the game could be completed in a single playthrough. But of course, because I'm an absolute imbecile, I ended up missing 2 trophies and had to start a second run. So I started the game and got myself immersed into the world of Gylt. I begin by running away from some bullies and missing what could have been my very first trophy, right here. We'll come back to that afterwards. I make my way through the deserted streets and make my way towards the school looking for my cousin Emily, the whole reason behind the whole story of Gylt. The front door is locked and I happen to find the key, but I'm quickly introduced to the first enemy of the game, this black upside down zippy looking weird ass thing, and I'm encouraged to sneak past before being able to get into the school where I earned my first trophy. I make my way through the school, picking up a flashlight, then an upgraded flashlight, and learning all different ways to traverse the world of Gylt stealthily, until I then got the second trophy of the run, A Way Around, for getting out of the school courtyard. Then I run across this, run, crouch under that, round here. Why is something see me?
They're all over the place. Please don't see me, please don't see me.
Get outside the school courtyard. Happy days. Shortly after this, while trying to sneak my way around towards my next objective, I got my third trophy. Whoops, sorry. Hit an enemy with a gun. It's a blind enemies. I then had to get a battery from the local arcade so that I could use a fire truck to get myself up to the second floor of the school. But in order to get to the arcade, I had to go through a park where I found a component for the flashlight which allowed me to stun nearby enemies. Then the game gives you the perfect opportunity to earn the next trophy, Don't Look Into the Light, which I earned while also having what can only be classed as a brain fart. I get into the arcade, make my way past all the enemies present and disconnect the battery required to earn the 5th trophy of the run, Game Over. Oh, game over. I then have to escape the arcade while trying to avoid being seen by what I can only describe as a camera head, spotlight wielding spider human. It took me a few attempts, but by escaping without being seen, I earned the trophy, Don't Be Exposed. Thank God. I knew there was a trophy for it. I make my way back to the fire truck, climb up and get into the second floor of the school where I earned another trophy. What is this place? Ooh. So see the weirdness in the school where I need to be. I explored the whole of the second floor, fought a boss, missing another trophy, and ended up back outside making my way to the theatre where the trophy Winter Play popped. Winter Play? Get into the theatre. I made my way through the theatre and found Emily, who didn't seem too impressed to see me. I wonder why. After beating the big camera spotlight Spider Slenderman-like enemy from earlier on in the game, I then earned both Secrets Are Private and Backlighted trophies. My next stop was the art centre, where I earned the afternoon activities trophy for getting into that area. I made my way through the art centre, where not a lot really happened, except for a glitch where an enemy constantly reacted as if it had seen me, and of course it was on my only route to the exit. Cheers mate. I then made my way to the gym, which is where again I earned another trophy for getting into a new area, Sports Prison.
The gym is all twisted too. I should be used to this by now.
While in the gym, it was pretty much rinse and repeat of previous areas. Find a key, deal with enemies, and then move on to the next area. I earned my next trophy here, which was I Love Snowmen, for freezing one of each type of enemy. On the same enemy, I also earned the Breaking the Ice, for freezing an enemy and pushing it away. To get to the end of the gym area, you have to go down into the basement before then making your way to the roof where Emily should be waiting. Of course, in the basement, the big fireboy is waiting, and for defeating him, I earned the Violence is Not the Answer trophy. Get you. After getting to the roof, having Emily run off from us yet again, I then end up in the mines area, where I earned the Truth Behind the Mask trophy.
This is weirder than I thought.
I make my way through the mines and finally catch up with Emily, who for the first time doesn't run away calling me a monster, but actually asks for help. We then have to run away from an actual monster, and in doing so I earned the Overcome the Helplessness trophy. I thought this was an absolute quality part of the game. Then comes the endgame decision. Who do you save? Only one person can return to the real world, and it's either you or Emily. Because I'm not a selfish arsehole, I chose to save Emily and earned the trophy I Simply Can't Go Back. And also, because I hadn't killed any regular enemy, I also got the Avoid Conflict trophy.
What are you doing? I'm sorry, Emily, for everything.
Let's go. I then clicked continue from the main menu and chose to save Emily because I wanted to be a selfish arsehole for a change, to earn the I Just Can't Stay Here trophy. Sorry, Emily.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you went missing. But it wasn't my fault. Everything was fine, But after what happened to you, everyone blamed me. They hated me. I guess I wanted to find you so people would forgive me.
There is a third ending where you can both go home, but we'll get to that shortly. So once you complete the game, you also have the option to go back to campus, which is where I started to pick off the trophies I'd missed and purposely missed. First up was Let There Be Light, for defeating an enemy with the flashlight. Next up was Take It to the Hoop, for throwing a can of soda into the basketball hoop while in the gym. Take it to the hoop. I then made my way to the arcade for No Time to Play, which was for simply interacting with a specific arcade machine. No time to play. The next trophy was called Shocked. You guessed it, for shocking an enemy. Then comes the long-winded trophies. I'd been picking up diaries and helping what I can only describe as dead bodies cased in stone pass to the afterlife. Here I earned the Helping the Missing Ones trophy. There was 10 in total, and for getting 10 ticket pieces, it then gives you the option for the true ending of the game. I'll be damned. Who would have thought that was there then, eh?
It's another strange book.
And there's one of the diaries. There we go. Helping the Missing Ones. Come on. I can get the actual proper ending, the secret ending there as well. The next trophy was Those Are Her Feelings, for finding the last of the diaries. This one was so hidden away it wasn't even on the map.
It's another strange book.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I then beelined it back to the end of the game and was slightly confused when I wasn't presented with an option to save both of us. So I just picked one and then the game did the rest. You both deserve to go.
Emily has to. If I give Emily the ticket, then I'll.
Where's the option for the I've got 10 pieces of a ticket so I can... Oh, here we go.
What's that? Sally, may I see that ticket?
I can give the ticket to him, but I don't know what I'll do.
What's that you've got there, Sally?
Let's go.
Where did you find this? This material is not from here. It's from the outside. But this world has changed it. Made it into something entirely new. I think I can do something with this.
I then had to start the game again for the last 2 trophies that I'd stupidly missed. So back to running away from the bullies right at the start of the game, making sure to use the planks to cross the wet patch. To earn, avoid a cold. Avoid a cold. Use the planks to remain dry. Last but not least, I had to go back to the first fight with the Fireboy. This time I had to beat him without getting hit, something that I didn't achieve on my first playthrough. And once I achieved that, I earned the Avoid the Violence trophy, and then the Gylt's Platinum trophy. There it is, Gylt Platinum. Let's go. Let's fucking go. So what are my thoughts on Gylt now that I've completed the Platinum trophy? The game itself is an amazing piece of art. The Platinum trophy isn't too difficult. For the price, it is definitely worth picking up. Just make sure that you check the guide and don't make the same mistake that I did and turn a 3 to 5 hour run into a 6. Lastly, thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. It will help me massively going forward. Thank you very much. Hopefully see you next time.